I mean, the day that you get married, B, I mean, it switches up everything. I mean, you got to understand that there really are rules to this thing. And the way the energy flows and the way it goes is different from being a single or a double. See, when you single B, you operate singularly. You can tap into energy in all types of vicinities. I mean, you can go anywhere you want to go, boo. I mean, there are no limits for you. I mean, this is why I don't understand why people so in a rush to get married, boo. I mean, at the end of the day, somebody say they want to buy you a steak dinner. Well, that's something that you could also do. I mean, why you need him to buy you the dinner when you could buy the dinner for you? I mean, see, this is how I was when I was young, and it's the truth. I never really had an interest in really getting stuck to no man because it wasn't nothing that for myself I couldn't do. And I had my friends, boo. I mean, that's the fucking truth. And at the end of the day, they took care of me. You know the way friends do. But at the end of the day, life changes, you see, when you make commitments, B. When you stand at that altar, G, and you say to God, B, I'm going to make this agreement not just with them, but with you too, boo. And then I'm going to tie the law into it too. I mean, you really put yourself in a real different type of situation, you see, because the rules that work for you when you were single, B, they just ain't the same when you double. And I'm telling you, this is the building of the trees. I mean, at the end of the day, the double strand helix, B, I mean, it's the foundation. It's where you got to repair this thing. I mean, when you start activating them 144 strands of DNA, well, really it's 142, but you really are turning them on and repairing the two that you're dealing with, boo. I mean, now, if you can't accept the facts that this is the truth, that the strands you got to heal, B, is for your family, not the family you came out of, boo. Because, see, when you get married, you no longer belong to them, and that's the fucking truth. So now your two strands, you see, well, that's who you marry, B, in your family tree. Now you got to be able to look at this shit and heal these generational curses, even if you ain't getting no fucking help, G. I mean, you realize this shit ain't got shit to do with me. I'm suffering for shit that I ain't never did to nobody, G. But a generational curse breaker don't look at it that way. They understand I'm doing this thing for my fucking lineage, G. I mean, this is the inheritance that I'm giving my children, you see. I'm setting these motherfuckers free, making sure they never be captivated by the shit that could captivate me. I mean, the shit that had my mama stuck like Chuck B, got her stuck on crack, you see. See, my kids, not if it's on the soul of me. I broke them curses, G. At the end of the day, even develop a drinking problem at the end of my life, you see. I mean, right here at the last leg, G. So then that way I could say that I had the strength to break anything. Because if I never really did anything big, could I really prove that I could break a thing? But if I get a real funky habit, G, let it get real out of control, you see. But then take absolute control over it, B. Don't let it fucking control me, no matter how close it is in my proximity. Well, I prove to myself the quantum nature of me. I make it clear no matter what the fucking world think that no, I do have dominion and power over me. And it doesn't matter the substance. The substance, boo, is what I do. Now, how much substance I use is on how I temper me, boo. I mean, if I want to be in control, then I don't do shit that out of control motherfuckers do. But when I wasn't in control, well, I wasn't in control of shit, and it was the truth. But see, that was just an illustration, because otherwise I wouldn't have been able to get back in control, boo. I mean, at the end of the day, I still have a fucking drinking habit like a lot of you. But at the end of the day, because I was just demonstrating, B, I mean, like I told you, deceivers got to be deceived. They got to believe that you got the same problems they got indeed. Because otherwise, they gonna hell you, they gonna nail you, and then they gonna kill you, B. I mean, so you gotta have a problem for them to see. So I present a lot of fucking problems, B. But at the end of the day, none of the fucking problems belong to me. So I get to walk away scot-free. Now they be mad as fuck at me. But see, you tried to bring the problem. I recognize it wasn't one, B, but I gave you the fucking problem back, packaged in the fucking way you need. So it's a problem that you could receive. But I'm never going to receive your fucking problems, B. I'm going to tell you why that shit ain't no fucking problem with me. Keep it fucking moving, G. Have a nice fucking day and keep on smiling, okay? Now that's another reason why you going to be mad at me, because I ain't stuck in the shit, you see. I don't let the things that's behind me get me captivated, B. I mean, if that shit is behind me, why would I be looking at it, G? I ain't going that way if you can't see. I'm moving in the direction away from everything that used to be. And if you ain't coming into this beautiful golden era you see, where golden children is running this thing, Well, motherfucker, you ain't going with me. So what difference does it make how you feel about any fucking thing? I mean, those your feelings, boo. I guess they gonna matter where you at, and it's the truth. But you should probably talk to the motherfuckers that's gonna be with you, cause I ain't gonna be one of them. See, I already made my way of escape. I told you, God made it for me. I mean, I'm not gonna be stuck with the fucking tyranny, and I damn sure ain't got no devices gonna be able to tell me what to do. I proved to God, not you, that I'm sovereign, B. I stepped into the quantum. I can deal with the things I can't see. I'm not scared of the fucking spirit, G. And there ain't a motherfucker on the planet that's gonna defy me, because at the end of the day, your spirit, no matter whether you believe it or not, boo, it don't answer to you. It answers to the one that got commanding is the truth. And since you can't command me, well, you can't command you, boo. But since I can command me, I can command your dumb ass too. You don't understand the order and operation of this thing. I can command the fucking machine the same way I could command you. The machine can try to turn on me until it recognizes who the fuck is who. It can't do whatever it want to do. It can only do to those who can't do. What's that, boo? Standing is the fucking truth. You were so busy traveling, going everywhere you wanted to see. You wasn't smart enough to stand still and learn how to travel with me, B. I mean, at the end of the day, if you don't know how to travel with yourself, what fucking difference do it make if you traveling with fucking company? I mean, at the end of the day, you got a true and living God inside you, B. But you can't come quantum if you believe God is on the outside, but not inside too, boo. I mean, like, you want to mirror somebody else, but then you don't think it's a mirror of God inside of you. That's why that shit dismantles and it falls down, boo. It's because you don't know the order and operation, and that's the fucking truth. There's nothing wrong with mirroring, see, but you got to mirror in the right direction, B. You can't mirror the fucking bottom feeder. The bottom feeder mirrors me. At the end of the day, what you got to understand is they got to come up, okay? And if they can't see you can't do what you do, well, they not worthy, and they heavy solids, they gonna do what the fuck all heavy solids do. They gonna stay at the bottom. Are you? I mean, at the end of the day, these are the questions you gotta ask yourself, okay? Now, you can stay mad at me forever and ever, amen. But is that gonna change the fact that this is the shit you got yourself in? I mean, go through people's pages, B. Look real close, you see. You gonna see a lot of demonic shit. I mean, look at them fucking eyes, B. Motherfuckers ain't got matching teeth. I mean, they trying to disguise themselves, you see. Who the fuck they trying to be? I mean, when you look at this thing real close, B, it's like, you can say motherfuckers is trying to make me the scapegoat, B, but I think it's more than just me. I mean, if you look real close at them pictures, G, it look like it's all the ones that got, something in common, B. And it's always one that's the youngest. I mean, that's trying to climb to the top, you see. Or motherfuckers at the top, trying to take from the motherfucker at the bottom, B. But here's the thing you gotta know, and this is the funkin' truth. The first gonna be last. And they the same fucking thing, bro. I mean, God is God, and that's the fucking truth. He ain't gonna change his hands because he told you they was unchanging, boo. I mean, no matter what the fuck you think in your mind, you're lying to you. I mean, at the end of the day, the same thing that was first gonna be the same thing that's last. It's gonna be the same thing that's first again. I told y'all, motherfucker, Zaza. That's where we at. We going from the end to the beginning, from the beginning to the end. We gonna do that them 2 times, my friend. And after that, we've completed all of the cycles, my man. So this is where we really at, you see. And if you think you got a lot of time, G, ask them motherfuckers who was rocking with Jesus how quick that shit happened, B. I mean, if you want to say that that was a story that happened in this reality, I mean, I think it came from another galaxy, B. But hey, who the fuck am I, G? I mean, at the end of the day, y'all motherfuckers know everything, but you can't find evidence of that thing. Bitch, you better check your dental records and recognize just who the fuck is who. Don't know the blood type? No, because they lied to you from birth, you see. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter, B. It's because I can activate these 144 strands of DNA that I prove I'm me. The fact that I can still be standing no matter what the fuck you throw at me. And at the end of the day, that I can tell you to your face it ain't nothing but projection magic, B. And when you try to come into my energy, that love current push you right the fuck back where you need to be and let you know, no, this is sovereign ground, G. And you just can't come over here doing any old thing. Come on, and come the funk on.